Okay, so a lot has happened since I left off at Deer Lick Creek Campground. I was on my way to a place called Chilhowie Campground in the Cherokee National Forest in Benton, Tennessee. And when I was climbing up the very steep and windy road to the Chilhowie Campground, I stopped at an overlook and my car was overheating. I did not want to refill the radiator and drive back down simply because the road was so steep and there was absolutely no shoulder, no place to pull over to even let cars pass or anything. A lot of steep roads will have little places for you to pull off so that, those of us who go slow on those kind of roads can let other people by. Or, if your car's overheating. So I called a tow, and it towed me. It was a very terrifying ride, not on the mountain with the tow truck, but the guy drove so fast it was insane. So I went to a hotel. It was getting late, and and when I got to the hotel, Joe and I kind of over the phone troubleshot the vehicle, and I was gonna drive it back home, and Joe was gonna kind of drive up at the same time, and we were gonna meet, and then he could fix it because he thought it was the thermostat. But instead, the next morning he called a mechanic, and he called me up and said, look, just bring it to a mechanic. It's not worth us driving 4 hours each way and all that stuff. So I brought it to Top Tech. I'm going to give them a shout out in Cleveland, Tennessee, and they had my car ready. I was back on the road at about 10:30, and I am now at the next place that I was going to camp. It is the next day. I slept fantastically last night. I am in the Pisgah National Forest, and this is what I'm sleeping in on this trip, I'm sleeping in my Eureka Jade Canyon, and this is the first time I've used it, and I love it. I like sleeping in my van, but it can get really crowded in a van, and I packed way too much, and so it just felt so good to kind of spread out. It's nice to be able to stand up in the tent, and so I'm really enjoying sleeping. The best sleep that I've had on the trip was last night in the tent. There's a creek flowing right behind me. I don't know if you can hear it, and that probably had a lot to do with it. The mountain air, and just knowing that my car's okay, everything. I did not sleep good in the hotel room, but I never sleep good in hotel rooms. That's one reason why I camp. But I'm going to show you around my campsite. This is my camp at Davidson River. My chairs are in the tent right now because in case it rains while I'm gone, I don't want them to get wet. But I wanted to show you what's right beyond my camp, and that is the Davidson River. And right here there's another river flowing into the Davidson, and that might be Looking Glass Creek. But this is what I've gotten to listen to as I'm sleeping. It's probably why I'm sleeping so good. And this little trail, it goes really all along the river up to the front of the campsite. It's quite a long trail. Wesley Chapel.